Hello investors, my name is Dehan. Welcome back to number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be looking at three potential altcoins to buy here as the market is taking a beating. So in the past 7 days, we're obviously trending down. We're seeing the market pull back down lower and lower, especially in the past few days here. We've saw some major changes on the downward trend. And we see that crypto bubbles are all pretty much red, except maybe a handful of coins that you might be able to find here on this list. I see about two green ones here, and Tron is one of them, which is, keeping up in the green. And then the second one here is ANKR Protocol. Other than that, it seems like the whole market is taking a beating right now with huge losses, 30%, 50% on some of them, 41% even here on the meme coin here, ApeCoin. ApeCoin has been taking a beating here from $24, currently trading at $13. So there could be opportunities even in that sector right there for the future. So it's going to be very, very interesting. If we actually take a look, the market is currently down 8.79% just in the past 24 hours. As we saw, everything kind of flip-flop on Thursday, and now we're going into Friday and then seeing obviously what's going to happen today, as yesterday was a major, red day for the stock market, the crypto market in general. Everything started to plummet very, very heavily. So we see Bitcoin was down 9.19%, trading at around 36,000 area, but we definitely went away from that 40,000 area that we've been trading at for a while, and now we're breaking these support levels and falling down lower and lower. 8.4% lower on Ethereum at around 2,700. We see volume is heavily been increasing here. A lot higher than usual, 50.7 billion on Bitcoin, 26.6 billion on Ethereum. And then obviously altcoins are all down a lot more because as the large cap coins go down, the mid cap and the low cap coins are usually down a lot more compared to them. So we see coins here like Solana, which are down about 12.5%. Cardano's down 9% or so. We see Avalanche down 14% here. Polkadot 10.9%. A lot of big losses right here. Near Protocol 14.4%. Cosmos 12%, Chainlink 11%, Uniswap 10%, FTX token 9.5%, and Algorand at 9.93%. So everything is down about 10% or so, depending on which coin we're looking at. We see like no green out here. But this could also be a buying opportunity. That's what people always look for in situations like this. When people are getting, scared, a lot of other people are buying the dip. So there's always opportunities. You just have to be out there looking for them and finding them at the right moment. So you guys let me know in the comments below. What are you guys doing right now? Are you buying, holding, selling? Just let me know in the comments below. I'll reply to the comment. As always, smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 50 plus likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. And now let's get into the content. So first of all, the first altcoin on this list is going to be AVAX, which is going to be Avalanche. So Avalanche currently is down about 14%, like we said, trading at $56.85. So this was trading at $66, and then we saw it go from 66 all the way down here to lows of 56, which is literally a $10 drop, which is huge. So very big drop there. In the past week, we're down 14%. Basically, the coin was trading here at $60 on Wednesday. The Fed increased the rates. It went from $60 all the way up to highs of $69. Everything was rallying. Everybody was happy on Wednesday. People were saying, oh, the rally's coming back. And then Thursday morning, stuff starts to go down, and it goes lower and lower and lower throughout the day here, going into Friday morning to see what's going to happen for the rest of the weekend. In the past month, we're down 32%, and then on the 1 year chart, we're still up about 50%, which is very nice to see. We were trading around $38 last year. We hit a peak right here in November at 150, around 150, and then ever since then, we've been on a downward trend, but from that high, we're down about 60% or so from the high. So there's a lot of upside potential. There's over 200% upside potential from the level we're trading right now to the all-time high area, which is, a nice return right there for the future if crypto, has another bull type rally in the years to come. We have a 15.5 billion market cap. Volume is up 25% at 1.3 billion. We see our typical hold time 37 days, 74% buy, 26% sell activity. It is ranked the number 10 coin on the list. Avalanche describes itself as an open programmable smart contract platform for decentralized applications. AVAX is used to pay transaction fees and can be staked to secure the network. Avalanche is compatible with Solidity, Ethereum's programming language, and can be used to deploy custom private or public blockchain as subnets. So Avalanche is going to be our first altcoin, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Our second altcoin is going to be ApeCoin, APE, Ape. So this one, the reason we're going to be listing this one on the list is just for future hype rallies, kind of like Dogecoin last year, where we had Dogecoin continue to have these little mini rallies. Well, ApeCoin, similar situation. Obviously, we saw it fall down from the highs, very heavily in the past week or so. But we could see rallies happen in the future if we see a bullish type market, and that's what we're going to be waiting for. So down 16% almost, trading at $13 right now. In the past week, we're down 41%. Like we said, highs were at $25, and now we're at $13. Literally cut in half, basically. In the past month, we're up still 21% from those highs, in the lows. And then on the 1 year chart, 1,241% since pretty much the beginning of March here in 2022. So we went from $1 all the way to these highs, and it's been trading very, very decent. And we're going to be waiting for these areas to come back up once again in the future, hopefully. 3.8 billion market cap. Volume is down 44% at 1.8 billion. We see the typical hold time is going to be 21 days. It is ranked at number 24 coin, and we have 70% buy activity, 30% sell activity on ApeCoin. Now, ApeCoin is an ERC20 token used within the Ape ecosystem. ApeCoin is an ecosystem governance token, allowing ApeCoin holders to participate in ApeCoin DAO. ApeCoin will also be used to access games, merchandise, events, and services. So it has utility. Basically, it has something that's backing it up to keep it, up. I guess to hold it up, hold up the price, hold up the value, and make people more interested in getting the coin because there's something behind it. It's not just a coin that you're holding just because somebody is telling you to. There's things behind it that could potentially give it some value and make people want to hold it longer. So ApeCoin is definitely an interesting one that I'm looking at right now, especially for another potential bounce, and hopefully we get back to those areas where we used to trade. I mean, that gives us about 100% upside right there just to get back to the all-time high area, which we were at literally about a week ago. So we're going to be watching ApeCoin very, very closely, guys. And then last but not least, it's going to be Cardano ADA. So this one has been beaten so hard here in the past year or so, and it's definitely, creating some major opportunities for the future. Currently, we're down about 9%, trading at 78 cents. In the past week, we're down 3.99%, so we're literally trading back to where we were before Wednesday, before the Fed, increased the rates, but we went up to highs of 91 cents. In the past month, we're down 28%. Past year, we're down 52%. So we were at highs here in September at $3. From that area, we've dropped once again, like 65, 66% or so from the high area right now. And we continue to go downward and downward and downward. But on the long term, obviously, this coin is doing great. But we're going to have to wait and see if we fall down to this like 30 cents area and continue to go lower and lower, or are we going to bounce off and potentially start to see an uptrend. But this, this pull down has been very steep. But if you actually think about things, I mean, here in July last year, it was around $1, and this jump from $1 to $3 was very, very, quick. So, this pullback is not as crazy as it seems right now, in my opinion. But it would be nice to be sticking around that $1 range for the future. Now, market cap 26.9 billion, 1.8 billion in volume, about 3% lower than usual, 125-day typical hold time. It is still ranked the number 6 coin, even with losing all of this value. We have 75% buy activity, 25% sell activity. Cardano is a blockchain platform built on a proof-of-stake consensus protocol that validates transactions without high energy costs. Now, development on Cardano uses the Haskell programming language, which is described as enabling Cardano to pursue evidence-based development for unparalleled security and stability. So Cardano is definitely another interesting one with over 200% upside, close to 300% upside, just to get back to those all-time high areas, which we could see in the future. You never know what can happen, but that would bring us back to around a 75 billion market cap plus, close to 100 billion market cap, and it's going to be very, very hard for that to happen once again, unless we have another huge bull rally, and obviously all other cryptos continue to push on higher and higher, like Bitcoin, like Ethereum. We need the large cap coins to, have rallies like we did in 2021, which was one of the best years for crypto, that we've had. So very, very interesting. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, let's take a look at the rest of the market. What is going on? Bitcoin, like we said, down 9%, trading around this range. In the past week, this one is down 7.7%. So this one really was trading around 38,000 or so before the Fed announced the interest rate hike. We spiked on higher here, and then we just continued to pull down lower and lower, all the way to lows of 35.5. In the past month, we're down 19%. Past year, we're down 36%. But the thing is, we broke pretty much here the lows that we saw in January. If we continue to go lower, I think that Bitcoin could go even lower. So right now, It might be a hold type of situation, or a standby situation where you're going to wait to see the next bounce before buying any crypto in general, in my opinion, because we could fall below that support area right there that we see and that we've had in the past. So if we go below that area, we could be seeing some very, very big drops all the way down to lows of about 32,000 before we see the next bounce. And then on the 1 year or all-time chart, obviously, we're still looking great. But, who's holding Bitcoin from back here? Most people got in last year, and they're either doing a little bit, pretty well, or they're down a little bit right now. Like we said, market cap 692 billion, 33% of crypto market space. Volume is up 35% higher, so volume is huge right now. Everybody is either getting out or they're buying the dip. 84% buy activity, 16% sell activity. Ethereum down about 8%, pretty much the same pattern that we're seeing with Bitcoin. We see here as well. So same pattern. We saw a pump up higher and then fall down lower. Here in the past month, we're down 17%. Past year, we're down 22%. But we're still very far away from that January low, which is good. So that means Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin currently, because we still have about $200 drop here before we see the next level, which is actually about a 10% drop. So we have about a 10% drop potential before we break through that support area and continue to go lower and lower on Ethereum. And after that level, we could go under 2,000 very easily. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens there, if we bounce or not. Now, market cap 329.6 billion, 16% of the crypto market space. Volume is up 40% higher, so volume is definitely there. We're seeing a lot of movement. 71% buy activity, 29% sell activity currently. And, the rest of the market, like we said, is already down. So what do you guys think is going to happen here in May? Are we going to have a good May or a bad May? Could this just be, a fake out and we're seeing a little bit of a bearish type situation, but then everything starts to come back up towards the end of the month? Let me know in the comments below your thoughts. As always, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. As always, I'm not a financial advisor, so this is not financial advice. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Before investing, speak to your financial advisor, do your own due diligence, and make sure you understand what you're getting into. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a great weekend. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.